over here, I do believe in the absolute freedom of speech when it comes to opinions, ideology, expressing yourself. That's what Charlie Kirk was doing. That's what he was known for doing. He was known for going into places, these college campuses that were not welcoming to him at all. And what did he do? Did he lash out? Did he promote violence? He sat in a chair and gave a microphone, just like he had. He had a microphone. They had a microphone, and invited people up to speak freely. And he would converse with them, debate with them, sometimes agree, many times disagree, but the person was never insulted. They were never shut down and told to shut up. They got as much freedom of speech as Charlie Kirk got on those occasions. Amplified with a microphone at the same volume. And how was this met? How was this met? Well, we all know. He was murdered right there in front of a few thousand people and his family. Just terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And I saw someone get shot in real life. And this was worse. I got to be honest, watching the video of Charlie Kirk getting shot was worse than in real life seeing someone get shot. So, like I said, going back, I'm an absolutist as far as First Amendment rights go. So talking about doxing and what's been going on online with people on the left, I don't even know if I could just call them people on the left. I think everyone on the left is crazy, but there is a subsection of these leftists that are, and the word's been used a lot lately, evil, pure evil, demonic evil. Just cheering, smiling, laughing, dancing, making videos and putting them on various social media platforms to celebrate the death of a man they disagreed with. This guy was not telling people to be violent, to take up arms against people. He was a God-fearing man, very spiritual, very religious, married, beautiful family, young family, and people were gloating and celebrating his death, some calling for worse, involving his family. This is an unbelievable evil that we're seeing. So, I had been on the other end of these doxings where I got doxed. I got fired for social media posts back in 2014. So I know the anger of trying to express yourself, trying to put your opinion out there, albeit controversial, political, racial, in my case, and getting fired for it. It's not fun. And I absolutely felt that I was being persecuted for my beliefs. Now, it's one of those tough things when it comes to a business, a commercial enterprise, Sirius XM satellite radio. Everyone's like, they're a private company. They could do what they want. And I was like, yeah, I get that whole thing. But you would think a broadcasting company, they know. I worked for them for 10 years. It was no secret what my ideology and political affiliations were and what my thoughts were about crime and who was perpetrating it. But, I get it. I get what they were saying. And now we're seeing this happening. And a lot of these people on the left that are gloating about the murder, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, are being doxxed and fired from their jobs. And I tell you, I couldn't be happier. Happier. I don't totally agree with it. There's still something in my mind that says this isn't what we should be doing. And if somebody, like I said, if somebody was saying something to the effect of, well, I didn't agree with him. He was assassinated. That's a terrible thing. I didn't agree with him. You can even say, I thought he was an ass. I thought what he had to say was stupid. That's commenting on his take on things. The celebrating his death, the threatening of his family, things like that, yeah, dox him. That's how I feel about it. And still, there's something in me that goes, maybe that's not right. But again, we're all humans. We have to walk that tightrope of believing in a system like we have here, where we all do have a freedom of speech, even if it's horrific things to say. Horrific. And the other side being human beings with emotions, anger, and going, yeah, screw that guy. Get him fired. Good. So it's a difficult thing to try to navigate. And I've been giving it a lot of thought. I don't really have any final solutions on it. Some days I go one way, some days I go the other with this. But it's tricky. It's a tricky thing that you have to settle with yourself in your own mind and body.